don't ask people about some subject which they don't have any clue and don't have experience about that subject. That's the number one wrong thing which is people are doing.
We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers.
I am so excited and grateful to have you on the show today. Anatoly, thank you so much for your time and welcome to my podcast.
Thank you, Hannah, for inviting me and for your time. I'm really excited to be here today and discuss different topics, which is, I believe, I will be sharing all my experience and everything what I can, because my goal is just to share as much as possible with the crowd and making sure that at least one person out there will be listening and implementing, and it will be make the difference in his life. That's like I'm doing for 2023 a lot of podcasts like this, because I believe in the giving back to universe, and it is working. Some people are definitely implementing what I'm saying, and it's the best incredible feeling which I ever received. So thank you for having me here.
You are so welcome, and I'm sure you will inspire more than just one person because your story is truly inspiring and empowering. So, would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about your background and what made you be where you are in your life today?
Yes, sure. So I would like to start from like Anatoliy Labinskiy. I'm from Ukraine, so I'm Ukrainian and I'm proud of it. And the thing is that uh, back in 2013, I used to be in my home city Zaporizhia. I used to live there and never been abroad, never been anywhere. And I finished master degree in finance and start working in the bank. I didn't like it. There is no income, enough income, and like a lot of great experience. But you cannot, like, at least where I used to work in the one of the most powerful banks in country, you cannot like make really this desired income which I had. And I moved to the private sector in sales, and I become in love in sales in the bank. I moved to the private sector and really become one of the best sales person in the company, in the private sector. And what was there the issue that I had credit cards, I had loan after university, I had mortgage, which I promised to my mom by being at school that when I grow up, I will help her pay out the mortgage. I had so much credibilities, not even responsibilities in front of the family and myself, that I wasn't able to handle even by making biggest income in my life in the private sector in sales. And plus I was young. It was 20 to 22 year old or 2 years. I was just like in the rat race. Incredibly hard was to enjoy the life and at the same time helping my mom. And like I always had problems financially all the time, and I never been abroad, never like I have been a couple of times out of my city, but I am that kind of child from average financial situation family. Like we were never been poor, but we were always full in loans, always, and it was always generate us problems to be flexible in life, and I didn't know how to live the life without the financial problems. And I wasn't able to even be visit other cities, like because it's too expensive, like full tank of car to fill up by the petrol. For me it was like, wow, it's insane. Like, all of that, and plus become as well full in the loans from 18-year-old. And I made a decision that I have to change that, and I want to see the world. Was my dream. And I didn't speak English that moment, and I understood that it's only the way, because I'm in this rat race, going tougher and tougher, deeper and deeper in the loans, and nothing is going better. And I just like made decision, and by thanks to my friends who were already in UAE, in Dubai, they arranged for me interview in one of the places in the restaurant. So I was actually a financial guy, sales guy, and I go and through Skype, I went on an interview and passed that interview for the food runner, which is for the food runner. And sorry, just someone called me.
No problem at all.
Yeah, so and I pass interview as a food runner. This person, it's basically a position in the restaurant where you cleaning a dirty place from the table and bring to the washing area. For me, master degree in finance and so on, it's weird, something like weird, but in the same end, for me, it was works, like really a lot of construction, labor works, like labor in the supermarket to place some kind of heavy items on the shelves, a lot of different heavy work stuff. And I was fine by bringing dirty plates, just pay me, and I want to see the world because they were paying the tickets and everything. So basically 2013, I'm moving to Abu Dhabi, a Cipriani restaurant, one of the best Italian franchise in the world, and it was amazing experience. I started learning English there. I become in 3 weeks on pre-opening one of the top high employers in terms of attention, in terms of giving back. That they grew up me. I mean, they made the promotion for me for assistant waiter in 3 weeks, and I was super shocked that like I even cannot speak English yet, and they already give me promotion just because of my attitude, because of my hard work. I was working for 18 hours a day sometimes, so most of the time it's 14 hours pre-opening, but sometimes 18 hours a day. I've done everything except my duties because there was so much extra. And yeah, so I show up myself as always, and they give me promotion. I was happy, and I was feeling myself that I'm on the top of the world because like I seen Abu Dhabi. I have been on the Formula One, on the top of Formula One. This restaurant location is there, and I was seeing Formula One experience, all that crowd. It was amazing, and I understood that world is much bigger than I thought, that it's incredible, opportunities are out there, and I want to get at least piece of it, at least piece of that success. I have seen the movie stars in the restaurant. I have been serving Fast and Furious stars, some rappers, different celebrities, and I was like, wow. I seen them, I'm in front of them. I want to be a part of them. I want to be on that kind of crowd. And I was staying and always dreaming about it, always staying on the floor 14 hours a day and like just thinking, what can I do to be there? And I got like girlfriend before I moved to UAE. She was in Ukraine, and she decided to like stay with me when on the distance. I was surprised. She spent her own money because I didn't have a good enough income to bring her to me, because I was helping my mom paying out all the loans, and she paid by herself the tickets. She arrived 2014. I brought her to Dubai because I already I resigned from one restaurant and moved to Dubai to another restaurant for bigger opportunities. So whole this period from 2013 to 2017, I was selling myself to the richest clients in the restaurant. So I was a waiter. I improved my English, and I became head waiter, and I start conversations with successful people. I was selling myself, and they were seeing that I'm not just like a server. I'm a guy with some brain, because I was sharing with them opinions. I was reading financial news. I like we had when we had breaks, I was opening newspapers on the in the lobby, and I was reading everything what I can speak about with those guys, and I was selling myself for better opportunities. They were giving me business cards, they were promising me arrange the interview, but nothing was never happened. They were always lying, just being nice because they are having lunch. But some of the good, really good things I had, like I got like kind of friendships with the one of the senators of United States who had a lunch, and we were chatting, we having the lunch separately together. We were selling rubins from Iraq in UAE. So he was using me, but I was so excited that like I have this kind of relationships. So I always done something incredible, strange, but selling myself. I was introducing myself in the way where I will get opportunities, but never got luck enough to get something, if to be short. And 2017, my wife moved to me, and she started working in the shopping mall. She had amazing financial life in Ukraine. She had a car, everything, and she moved to me to live in this small master bedroom with other people. It was quite like ugly apartments, just because we were not able to afford. Dubai is quite expensive, and like I was sending all money, all cash at home to pay out the mortgage and everything. So we were actually staying broke in Dubai. And she was staying with me after her nice life. She was staying with me in Dubai just because she wanna be with me. I was shocked. I was thinking that she is strange. Like, who would love to switch her amazing life or to be in the kind of shitty position in life, financial and even spiritual? She was crying every single night in Dubai, how she hated everything there, how she doesn't like her job, how her legs are paining because she is always on the legs in the shopping mall after her amazing pharmaceutical education, pharmaceutical work as a pharmacy representative in the quite good international Finland company. Just become and I start reading the books about successful people. I start watching YouTube videos about from Grant Cardone, Brian Tracy, and start reading books of Brian Tracy. One of the books which has made a huge impact on me, No Excuses, from Brian Tracy, and I'm like, wow, okay, so it means everyone's saying no time, but you can create time. Everyone's saying, oh, I have no opportunities, but you can create opportunities. Everyone's saying something to get excuses why they're not doing. And by reading this book, I realized that, oh my God, that's what is happening. Why people are not succeeding? Because they always bring to themselves excuses, and it is all about that. And when I start watching YouTube videos, plus read different books of different, like 10x rules from Grant Cardone, Be Obsessed or Be Average, and different other books, and especially Jack Ma, one of the richest guy in China. I read his book, Never Give Up, and like same characteristics between wealthy people, between all of them. What bring them wealth is that they never quit. They just moving forward. They have a lot of fails, but that fail they considering as an experience, not a fail, and they just moving forward. And I said to myself, I'm trying, and my life situation becoming worse, 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 and worse. Seriously, like I brought to UAE 9 childhood friends, and they staying in hospitality in Abu Dhabi, in Cipriani, where I was. Some of them in another restaurant where I was, and after that I moved to another restaurant. So like I brought so many of my friends, and they were staying in the same place for several years. I was moving, and losing, and was staying broke, and they were staying smooth, and they didn't get married. They were just staying in the apartments, which is hospitality providing them. Sorry. Yeah. And what happened?
To that, I have a question. Why would you say that you got, even though you read so much empowering stuff and you started to change your mindset, and why you got more and more what the secrets of successful people are? Why do you think it is that your circumstances got worse?
Uh, because look, why so many people are never getting success? Because in front of you always gonna be loses, always gonna be fails. And when people see in the first fail or even second, which is wow, person still didn't give up, and he's saying seeing second or third fail, they're quitting. That's the difference between 99% and 1% winner, which is 1% winner never quit. He's not accepting. You're not able to accept the lose. You're not able to accept the fail, to quit, because that is not the option. That's why one of my guide in life have became from that moment the song 8 Miles from Eminem, which is lose yourself. Where is was the line, like success only the option, failure is not. And like that was for me seriously like a bible. I was repeating those kind of words to myself, and plus these kind of books, and I understand what's the major same thing happening between wealthy people. They never quit, and opportunities start coming, and like as a magnet coming to them. And it is exactly how it's happening, but not like a magic. Actually, like a magic, but it won't happen to you if you think, oh, okay, I won't quit now and it will come. I will not quit now. But you have to do something. You have to sacrifice. You have to fail so many times. It's so ugly feeling. It's so ugly looking. It's so disaster. Like it's making you broken. I mean, you feel yourself. So you don't respect yourself. You feel that you like don't deserve anything, because like you failing again and again, and everything against you. But actually life is not to against you. Life is happening not to you, life is happening for you. And this is what I learned as well from oh my
Tony
god,
Robbins.
Tony Robinson. Yes. And this is exactly like what is mean, like all the fails happening to you to give you different directions, different open different doors. And basically like after failing several times on different interviews and never get better job, because I was thinking about better job only. I never thought about being entrepreneur. My father has been entrepreneur, unsuccessful entrepreneur. Now he doesn't have one leg. He has heart problem. He has insult 2 times. He has different health issues, diabetes, and so on. Just because like he was managing his business in the past in the wrong way, and he lost his health there. And for me, it was like a really incredible bad experience. I don't want to be entrepreneur. It's not for me. I want to grow up as a manager, and was searching for some better opportunities. So thanks to my wife, she was like patient enough. I was saying I'll manage, I'll find out. And I was like trying to quit my hospitality experience and finally get proper job. One always was failing. And basically, by that being said, I finally find out the job when I got driving license, because most of the most of the sales work required the driving license in UAE. So I opened driving license. It was quite expensive. I borrowed money from friends, because again, I was staying always broke, because I was moving forward, changing the works, paying penalty fees for early canceling contracts and so on. When my friends were sitting down, saving cash, and like buying apartments in Ukraine, traveling to Asia, relaxing, Maldives, all that stuff. And I was just like broke all the time, no vacations, nothing, and moving on. So I finally started working in construction company. And when I met my friends in Abu Dhabi, I came to their apartments where they were living for free. And like I came on Lancer, like they give me a car. And my friends like, oh my God, Anatoly, wow, you are the most successful person from us. Incredible. You show us that it's possible, blah, 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 that I'm not in hospitality anymore, that in UAE, I'm finally on the proper work. But that work was quite messy, because I have to visit dirty sides of the construction projects. My shoes was always full in dust, full in sand, because I was visiting really like kind of not luxury places. It's construction, and was speaking not to the really like luxury people. It was construction people, and it wasn't fun. But I was enjoying that I'm not a server anymore, that I'm not in the hospitality anymore. And my salary was 2 times lower than has been in hospitality. So I made myself even more broker than I have been ever. And I said to my wife that we have to sacrifice just to get the experience, and later on I will show you it will be better. She accepted because we discussed that you have salary, we'll pay your salary, we'll pay a room. We were renting room, we were not able to rent apartments, we were renting room with other people in the apartment. And like I said, you will like combine our salaries, and somehow I will find out the part-times and we'll survive. We need to like have this kind of experience. She accepted, and after a couple of months of doing the same things like on the new work, we realized that we cannot survive on it. I mean, it was tough. I started finding out the part-times as a waiter on private villas, time to time, couple of times a month, at least something helping us. Plus, I have now a car, which is can allow me to be more flexible. I'm sharing with you this life story because it was kind of ugly and tough experience, and I was to save like $2.30, which is 12 dirhams, $2.50 at night on the taxi because bus is not going. I was walking on Dubai, 35 plus degrees hot weather outside. I was walking from my restaurant to my apartment to my room 45 minutes every single night just to save these $2 because I wasn't able to spend those $2 every single night. After 12 hours staying on the floor on my legs, I destroyed my legs by working that kind of job in hospitality because it was crazy busy. The places for high level people. We were always so busy. My underwear was wet. We were running as hell, and I was doing that 6 times a week. And what I have done at the end, every single night, everyone took taxi and going home, and I was walking 45 minutes. I was coming home sweat from like up till the top, or from the top till down, completely sweat, and was hating everything. My wife is crying in the bed, and I wasn't like really feel myself like great about living in Dubai, and we were not able like survive. And here I changed the job where I'm now nicer guy in the car, but we are becoming even became in the place where we have lower income. And by that being said, I just like, okay, I will manage part times and so on. And here what is happening in 2017, what changed my life forever, like the books, the like my steps to get better job, like all those kind of opportunities which I had, changing the restaurant to another restaurant part times. It was about making cash in any way. It was about making cash to survive, just somehow, doesn't matter, just to build some security for tomorrow, and find out the good management work, sales work, to build a kind of successful future for my family. But what happened 24th February 2017, it's what changed things forever. 24th of February 2017, we were living in the small master bedroom with another Filipino couple in two-bedroom apartments. And I staying in the room, and my wife just coming in the room and start crying. No, she's saying to me, I'm pregnant, and she start crying. And crying not because she's happy, because she just scared. She don't know what's gonna be happen next. Because one thing, I just changed the work to like 2 times lower salary. We accept that we'll sacrifice to go on together income, so we will be figure it out how to manage. And if she will lose her work, if she will lose her job, we will lose insurance. So delivery would cost us around 25,000 dirhams, which is $7,000. I never, ever hold in my hands $7,000 by that moment. Never. I never seen such kind of a cash in my hands. So, and for me, it was incredible amount, which is unbeatable to get. And I was like, okay, I said, no, please, let's double check. Let me go in the pharmacy to buy another test. Please calm down. Let me bring another test. Let's make sure. And I went outside. It was 35 plus degrees. It's super hot weather outside. Even February, it's Dubai. And I'm walking on the sun. It was like mid of the day, and I'm just staying in front of the pharmacy. It was like close to our house in Al Hayil Gate, and like I'm staying next to the pharmacy, and I stuck. I cannot go in. I'm just stuck, and here is I start getting not stressed, but scared. I just like stuck. I have this kind of goose skin, and like I cannot move. I'm my legs are heavy, and I'm staying and just like what I'm gonna be doing. I just realized that no insurance, no, okay, how we will get no apartments, no possibilities to live separate. Nobody will take the newborn baby family to the room. They will kick us out. And like I was understanding how, and I cannot go back to Ukraine because I didn't save anything. I'm staying broke after 3.5 years in UAE. I'm still broke, nothing happening. And when my friends, as I said, were saving and they like feeling good, I was like, I had nothing still. And for me, it was embarrassing as a man. I was feeling embarrassing as a man in front of my wife, in front of my friends in Ukraine, if I will meet me and I come back broke. And as well, like in front of myself. And here is baby. I like staying and I'm squeezing like my arms and saying to myself in the strong voice, I will not allow my baby come in this world in the same position, financial position as I was grow up and as I am right now. I said that to myself in so confidential way, like never before. And it was like, it wasn't just words. It was like a task, which is I have to achieve. And I just move on, went to pharmacy, took the test, came back home and said, babe, we'll handle. Trust me, I will find out the way. So she is pregnant. We made really hard decision on month number 5 to bring her back to Ukraine because she cannot work anymore. So in Ukraine, she will make a delivery. It was hard, tough decision because for her, I'm feeling embarrassing to go to the parents' house in 25-year-old, 26. She was 26 that moment to go back to parents' house pregnant and no cash, like without cash. I just brought her and like sending a couple of $100 just to like to cover some bills. And I was feeling so embarrassed in front of her parents because I didn't have that much experience to know them. Like because when we start relationship, I was between to move to Dubai at that moment, between to move to UAE, and so I was feeling embarrassed in general as a man, and she was feeling embarrassed as a like grown woman who actually had an amazing job. Parents were proud of her. She drew amazing car. She was flying to different conferences outside abroad, and after that she made a stupid decision to go behind the guy to UAE and working as a like hard labor. Like, what's the sense? What's the point? Because of me, seeing in me perspective, seeing in me like who I am, she trusts that something will be changed. And for me, it was a huge obligation. I was destroyed. And when she left, I moved from our room to two-bedroom apartment where were living another 6 guys. I rented bed space only just to save some extra cash, and like because I wasn't able to like pay even for the room by myself because of low salary. I got more part-times. I found out the job as a video photo shooting actor, model. So I become a Bollywood star, a Middle East like commercial star, and like have had some nice experience in the movie shooting, photo shooting, and so on. And it was started giving me some extra income. But it what is happening that moment? It was summer, July. I read one book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. By the way, I met Robert Kiyosaki 2 months ago in life, and for me it was incredible moment. because exactly in July 2017, which is I met him in end of June 2023, and back in 2017, so after 7 years, I met the guy who changed my life, one of them.
That's
And
beautiful.
what?
That's beautiful. That's amazing that you get a chance to say thank you for changing your life and telling your story.
Yeah, like I met him, we were talking, I was sharing with him like how big impact he made on me. And the thing is, when I read that book, I realized that entrepreneurship, it's not that bad as I thought.
Hmm.
My father just didn't know how to manage it. My father just managed that in the wrong way, and that's all. That's all. He was just bad business owner, and nothing bad with that. It just like it's not wasn't for him, or he wasn't ready for the struggles, and he lost all his health on it. And I understood that, oh my god, it's only the way how I can build the future for my family. What should I do? And I start Google it online. What can I, any kind of extra income opportunities. I was trying to sell even olive oil from Ukraine to UAE. I sold couple of containers, and after that the person who was handling that, one Ukrainian, he scammed me. Like he tried to overtake me because he doesn't want to pay commission for the deals, and like sign the contracts directly with the buyers. Like there was different opportunities. I was trying to sell croissants from Ukraine to make it export from Ukraine to UAE. I had so much things trying, and I become in love with the process of trying something like done by myself. I was telling you Rubins as well, like selling Rubins, like the waiter guy. I was thinking it's how idiot like uh, I'm an idiot if I'm thinking that I will be able to sell Rubins to someone. In one day, I found out two buyers. I don't know how, but like I start calling, texting to every single person who I know outside of hospitality, and was saying that we have Rubins and blah blah blah. We didn't sell that at the end for XYZ reasons, because I don't want to open them. But the thing is that I found the buyers who were ready to buy, and that was incredible. I understood that it's fun, it's cool. And when I read that book, I like, okay, now what should I do? And I start Google it. I start searching some income, and I find out there is several online opportunities. I like scam. I'm from the USSR, like childhood. What kind of online? Come on, it's all switched in the more west side. So more in USA understandings of like how things are working. And when I start using Facebook not as a user but as a person who looking for income, I start finding out several groups where actually people sharing the experience. I like, wow. And the thing is, the end of August 2017, it was 25th of August if I'm not mistaken, one ad targeting me on Facebook. I didn't understand what is that, but I noticed there is a good ad like related to me, like a Chinese guy moved to United States, didn't know English. He started as a dishwasher, and after that he found out what is e-commerce means. I like e-commerce. What does it mean e-commerce? Like okay, let's see what it's all about. I pressed the button, and there was ebook starting from zero. Fred Lam. I like okay, I will read it. I will give a shot. It was Friday morning. It was my weekend, so I'm just pressing on that book, download it. It's like 185 pages, something like that, and I just in 2 hours reading every single page in 2 hours, so fast. I just start consuming every single page. I'm like, no way, is it real? How come? I don't believe that it's possible. No way. And there was about Facebook advertising and start your online shop of Shopify store in 30 days with $100 investments. I like $100 investments. I directly throw away because it's bullshit. I don't believe it. But everything else, advertising in Facebook, I was thinking that Facebook advertising is just, Coca-Cola people, Mercedes people, BMW people coming to Facebook and marketing department sitting down, and like they flew together in the office, and they like speaking to each other how we're gonna be run ads, and they like signed in the contract for $500,000, 100,000, whatever. And after that, Facebook people start running the ads somehow. This was my understanding how things are working. But actually, you need just to go to facebook.business.com and like register yourself and run ads by yourself from Business Manager. Like, what? It was real. Making sure that tomorrow will happen and I'm able to pay bills. But here I understand that this is something what I want to figure it out and do until end of my life. And
So
I said
how did you decide what are you going to sell? Because yes, okay, starting an e-commerce shop, but this can be from, I don't know, puppy dolls until to like I run an yoga e-commerce business. So it can, it can sell any kind of product. So how did you decide what is gonna be your shop?
it's a great question. So 29th of September, I opened my first store, and that month between August and end of September was the hardest for me as every single newbie in this direction. Every single person has problems. What kind of niche? Is it general store or it is niche store? Is it niche store? What kind of niche? And the number one rule what I have been reading and watching in YouTube's that you don't need to like the niche, you just need to find out the trendy niche. And I was like, what's trendy? I didn't know yet I didn't have yet skills how to find the niches, what's trendy. I was just like, and the most wrong thing what person can do when he's diving into some kind of direction, let's say in e-commerce, asking people who have no clue what is e-commerce their opinion. Like, don't ask people about some subject which they don't have any clue and don't have experience about that subject. That's the number one wrong thing which is people are doing. And I start asking my friends from hospitality, from different directions, hey guys, what niche should I go with? And they're like, cat niche, like videos with the cats are like getting like the most biggest views in internet. I like, that makes sense, that's actually right. So I opened my store name mykittycatzone.com, full of cats accessories, socks, t-shirts with the cats, and so on. Drop shipping from AliExpress from China to United States. And I had already a lot of part-times. I start making more than ever in my life. So I start saving finally, and here is opportunity came. And guess what? I start investing everything what I saved. And instead of saying to my wife that I'm saving, I start lying to her and spending all the savings, everything. And in a couple of months, I lost thousands and thousands of dollars, which is like, I couldn't believe that I'm doing that. And I spent, and I didn't know what I'm doing. I was thinking, just like it was explained in the book, like it was explained in the several YouTube influencers, that you just put money in and it's printing cash to you. But nobody was explaining what is KPIs, how to analyze your ads, how to organize your columns in the advertising account, how to do XYZ. Everyone was just choose the product. Nobody was explaining margin, what kind of margin is supposed to be. I was selling the socks for $4 cost, and I was putting extra price for $9.99, and that's all. And I was thinking that nice, and I was getting 2 or 3 sales in 2.5 months of these socks, and like, wow, cool. But it was like 200, 2000, 3000 like invested in this one sale. It was like it was brainless. But the thing is that I had done just newbies mistakes. I can say I was following thousands of people instead of find out one who I can trust and find out him as a mentor and following him. This number one rule: if you want to do something, find out the person who you can follow and ask him to be your mentor, or paying for him to be a mentor, buy course from him. Just make sure that this person has credibilities, has story behind, has results behind. Then follow only him. Maximum 2 people, maximum. Even then I would follow only one, because I done the newbie mistake. I was watching everyone and start trying everyone's strategies, everyone's suggestions in my store, which is creating you mess and lost, nothing else. Because when you follow in different strategies, it doesn't mean that that strategy doesn't work and that strategy doesn't work. It doesn't work when you combine everything together in one basket. It's never work because you mess, you're generating mess. And so basically I lost everything. The long story short, December, the end of November, crypto is coming in the world. Bitcoin start growing. And one of my old friends saying to me, ex-friends, I would say, crypto opportunities, there is like mining, blah, 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 1% a day income, just invest at least $3,000 and you will like become rich. I like, okay, I know this guy, I trust him. And he wasn't care about me. I was thinking, I know him, we are ex-friends, like we are friends actually that moment. And I invested $3,000 from credit card. I never had credit cards in UAE. I just paid out my credit card in Ukraine finally. I almost paid out the mortgage that moment to my mom. And like I'm saving to my delivery, my baby already delivered it. I lost all the savings for my baby. And now I have taken $3,000 to invest in crypto. And in 2 months, the end of January, one of my friends calling me, do you know that they scam us, website, it doesn't work anymore, they run away. I have now debt of $3,000 in credit card. My wife still doesn't know about that. I'm happy that she's not listening podcast with me because she would kill me. Like I'm sharing this story several times and I know that she's not listening, so she doesn't know. But if she now find out, okay, it will be smooth. But if she would find out that time, she would divorce me. For her, credit cards debt, it's like the worst thing in life. She never had that, and she would never get any, I believe. So, and now I have loan which I need to pay. I mean credit card. I just paid out in Ukraine, and now I have in dollars like issues. And plus I have all the lost and no savings and part-times. I used to work 7 days a week on 5 different jobs when I was running e-commerce store for 1 year. No day off. Some two nights in that year I slept only 40 minutes without joke, only 40 minutes. And around 5 times I almost had car accident on the highway because I got sleep while I was driving. I was always exhausted. I was start work at 7:30 in the office, finishing 5:30. 6:30 I already in like villa servicing or restaurant servicing as a waiter. Then around 10 I'm in nightclub as a waiter, and by 2 or 3 I'm going home, and around couple hours until I will get sleep on the laptop I'm studying e-commerce and implementing on the ads and so on. And then I'm sleeping 2-3 hours, and was my year. Was my year without joke. People, I never sharing that experience in Facebook. I start sharing that experience. This is how I have become known as a e-commerce guy in social media, because like I was sharing all my fails, and they were not believing me that like it's not possible. People dying if they sleep in only 40 minutes a day. I said, okay, it means like you're speaking to the dead person. Like it's fine. I don't want to like prove to anyone. Like I'm just sharing my journey, and most of the people were like supporting me and seeing all that fails. So basically, end of January, crypto is coming, and I'm like, I'm screwed up. I understand. My wife said, I will divorce you if you won't stop, because I already become honest with her that I lost everything, but I will bring everything back. No worries. She said, stop it. She was thinking that I'm in kind of secta, that they just squeezing from me all the cash which I'm making. Stop it. They're lying. And like I said, no, they're sharing experience in Facebook groups. They're sharing experience and trying to help. It's not working that way. And she like, if you won't stop, I will divorce on you. I said, do whatever you want. I'm doing that for you and my son. And and I just dropped the phone. And after that crypto scam happened, I'm staying on 14th floor on the middle of Dubai. I already moved to the gas company. It sounds amazing. It sounds like a dream job, gas company. When my wife left to Ukraine, this exactly I was changing the work from that to gas company, where salary was exactly the same, but they promised commission. So I said to my wife, I will close the contracts for the gas. opportunities, and like I will get high commission and I will save. And then nobody pay me a commission because in Dubai you need to everything added to the contract in the words verbally. Don't trust people. Make sure that everything is in the contract through HR. If you're dealing directly with the manager, he can promise you a lot, but it doesn't mean that it will happen. That's what I learned as well. Why I don't want to be employer anymore. I want to become entrepreneur. To rely only on me, not on the words of other people. So I used to work already in this gas company. I'm staying on 14th floor in amazing office, in the suit, in the tie, in the nice shoes, and completely broke. And now I got this call. I'm standing on the middle of conference room, looking on like panorama windows on the downtown of Dubai. Successful life. It looks like. I'm feeling myself like I'm looking like successful person, but I'm receiving call that they got scam us on crypto. Plus, I don't have any more ads for ad budget. I don't have anything. So, like at this particular moment, end of January, it was 20 January, something like that. I'm staying in this conference room, and like my legs start shaking, and I'm feeling that I will fall down now. I just catch the table and staying and like start almost crying and trying to like hold hold myself and saying to myself, if I would quit right now, these problems will stay with me and I won't able to handle that. But if I won't quit, I have no cash to move forward. There is no opportunities to make it work. What should I do? And I said to myself, okay, it was already end of the day. I just sit down in the car. I went to my room, left my phone on the bed, and went outside without the phone. One night, I just like decided to spend. This was one night when I wasn't working. I like went outside and walking for a couple hours, just walking, just like guys and girls who is listening. When you have toughest moment in your life, especially if someone's sick, or like you have financial problems that tomorrow you will be kicked out from your house and there is no opportunities or something similar, just leave all the gadgets at home and go and walk outside. Don't think about anything, just refresh your mind. That's the practice which is I'm suggesting to all my salespeople in my company, because this is when we are becoming overwhelmed with work. I saying leave the gadget, go outside, please take a few hours for yourself. I know that it is helpful. This is what is helping me. And so that time, first time I done this practice without nobody teaching me. I didn't read this anywhere. I just decided that I'm done. I want just to remove everything from my head. My wife was calling me, texting me, but my phone was at home. I wasn't care. I came back at home with zero thoughts, just like didn't touch phone and just lay down to sleep. I woke up at 6:30 and said, let's move on. Like it's to be honest stupid because like what more, nothing changed. Like, but I said to myself that if I would lay down, will cry, would it help me? No. Would it allow me to come back to my wife? No. Let's move on. Let's see what happened. I believe these kind of breaking moments for successful people, when they have something like that particular decision made, they're really not ready to quit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's always the getting back up. I think like there's this, I don't know, it's like I think actually some like Princess Crown postcard I saw someone and it became my mantra, which is like fall down 7 times, get up 8. And I do believe this is the secret to success, to get like this when you feel like that was the last time, like to get one more time back up, and then will be the kind of like stepping stone and the change. So what was the point where it changed for you, where you finally like you're today so successful? What was it where finally you got like the kind of like boat in the right direction?
Yeah, good question. This is exactly we are coming to the first win in my life. And after that, the story will be shorter after. I mean, to summarize my first success, because I didn't quit, opportunities didn't. Oh, this is exactly when opportunities will start coming to you. When you deny, even in such kind of situation, to quit. You deny it. You have no solutions, and like next 6-7 days, I had no solutions. I was just like swimming between this kind of flow of situation. And here is like call from one of my new friends in e-commerce. Hey Anatoly, have you seen that guy, Mark Hager? He like, you remember him? I said, yeah. You remember he was selling that group coaching where he's analyzing your accounts for $97 a month. I said, yeah, but it's expensive. He said, yeah, no, it's expensive. I agree with you. For me, $97, it was freaking expensive. It's like, oh my God, it's 370 dirhams. And like I cannot afford that, and I never like paid to anyone. I already paid, by the way, a few months before that. I paid $300 to the guy to manage my ads, and he ran away. So I got scammed already paying online, plus crypto. So paying online, it's scam. For me, it was the mindset. And he's saying, yeah, that guy. So till end of January, like it was 25th or something, till end of January, he decreased his prices to 50%. So it's $47 a month. I'm like, $47 a month. It's like 160 dirhams. Like it's still expensive, but I have to give it a shot. I said only if you do it. And he is as well. He lost everything, and he like, yeah, let's do it. We're like two addicted guys. Seriously, we met each other in one small conference about e-commerce in UAE. When I started in autumn. I went to some conference where people were trying to sell some useless thing, but I met one guy who has the same enthusiasm in this direction like me, and lost as well everything. And I'm like, yeah, I will do that as well. I said, done. Then like, if you going in the hell, I will go with you. Now I don't feel that sad. So $47 investing, like, fine, let's do it. And 29th of January, first call, I given access to this guy Mark, like analyze my ads, and he just organized the columns in the way how it should. I like, what he done? Like, it's some like rocket science for me. He said, yeah, so look on these KPIs, you have to hear a lot of add to carts and so on. I said, add to carts. I never thought, like, the most basic things I haven't been followed. That was my mistake. I was learning some skyrocket like strategies instead of learning the small, simple steps to understand the marketing, to understand the ad account. And he just organized everything, and he said, you have been there for a long time. This t-shirt is your winning product. So do XYZ, and you'll see results. Text me after that, what's the performance. I implement what he said. Sales start coming in. I like, what? Like, first 15 days, $8,000 in the profitable sales.
Wow.
I like smiling. I would not say I wasn't dancing, to be honest. I wasn't dancing. I danced one time in my life. It was 5 days ago. I danced in front of my wife because I closed an amazing deal in the new direction for my company. And it's something like, it's showing me that we grow in horizontal. And I was so excited that I started dancing in front of my wife. It was so fun. And I realized even my store, when generate first sales, I haven't danced. I was just, what's next? My mindset was, okay, cool, what's next? So $8,000, 15 days. Amazing. First, my winning product, it was t-shirt. Here is the pocket. In the pocket, it's so cute kitty. So cute kitty is looking from the pocket with eyes and like ears. But when you remove the pocket, when you bring pocket down, this kitty is showing the middle finger. And it's hysterica. It is the hysterica. All the like ads has been blow up with the comments. Oh my god, it's incredible. Let's buy 5. Let's make fun on our party. My winning audience became 45 plus ladies, teachers, who were like really excited to wear that as a group of girls and make a fun like with their friends on the party, like, hey, and so on. They were like making a blog, not blog, like kind of forum under my ad. There was so much conversations. I was laughing that, wow, it's cool. So by that being said, 15 days, $8,000. I'm sending to my wife like, look, $5,000 generated so far. She like, and what? How much you bring home? Like, no, you don't understand. I have to reinvest now back, and it will be just blow up, and after that we'll start generating profit. Stop doing that. Don't like. She was so mad on me because it's really like, as a person who grew up as an average person, not with the mindset as an entrepreneur. Don't understand that you have to reinvest in the business. She was thinking that the sector wants money back from me, and like it just working that way. So in 15 days, my luck ended because Facebook updated, obviously, Facebook updated policy that no more middle finger in the ads. Boom. And all my success story ended in the short period. So I stay with this group coaching and start understanding that. I start understanding what this looks like. Till summer, I was struggling. I brought my wife. I already made quite a lot on the part times. Start making some small income from another store which I created. It was watches, some accessories, jewelries, and summertime. I came back to this product, kittycatzone.com, to this t-shirt. I found out the way how to advertise that and start making like up to 1K a week, nothing crazy. And I made decision, okay, now I'm ready to go back to Ukraine. My wife was pushing me for that, and sorry. So my wife was pushing me for that, and I decided. I got as well a couple of clients as a lead gen clients. A gym in Dubai, a beauty salon in Dubai for nails and haircuts from my friend from Ukraine. She just opened it. A small restaurant, and I had there 300, there 300, like plus Shopify store generating couple. And I'm like, okay, I can survive in Ukraine on this kind of income and think how to grow myself. So I bought expensive course from one of the big mentors. I start like understanding ads even better, and because I was sharing my journey, people from social media start texting to me, "Oh my God, Anatoly, can you coach me? Can you show me?" I'm like, come on, like I don't know anything yet. No, you already proved that you can. Like, can you show me? And I start helping people for free, and I realized that it's working. Like, what's working for me, it's working for them, not to all of them, but the point is that it's like you can to replicate the process. That's how the Mark was able to like managing several people on the calls, and it's working for everyone. Just different cases, different scenarios, but the basics are the same. I like, wow, it's cool. And after that, I'm finishing that expensive course by September. From the same mastermind, one guy texted to me, Anatoly, let's jump on the call. We had a call. He said, I had to work with some agency. They screwed up me. Like, they were selling bad quality product. Now I have full of troubles with the refunds, with the quality. It was shoes, with the quality of the product. So I have full of refunds, and they don't want to deal with problems. They just quit on me. And now I have store which is generated a couple of six figures, which is 200, 300K, and full in troubles. Can you help me out to reanimate it? I like, okay, I just finished the course. I don't have enough income yet to test that course on myself. And I like, let me try the things from that course on your store. And if it works, it will be 80-20. He said, I'm in. 80-20 profit share. And we started October, $50,000. And we like, wow. And like, okay, what's next? November, $150,000. And the guy, his name is Maz. I love this man a lot. I like, he's big part of my success. He's my brother, and he was in United States. We never met offline, never. But I knew his bank account details. I became 50% ownership of his company. And like we like became real brothers without even seeing each other for first 6 months. It was always calls, and after that on some new trainings I bring him in, and I saw him in at least in camera. It was so funny. But the thing is, this is like what kind of partnership it was. December 150 plus, March 2019 250K in 3 weeks. After that our store got shut down, and there was a lot of different fails on different level. When this PayPal hold us $40,000, the supplier didn't ship over $200,000 value of the products, and we got screwed up. There was different levels of problems, but I was already a business owner, and I was already handling this kind of new level issues. Like, you will always have issues, and the people on this level quitting because they're understanding their huge responsibilities. What is at the beginning, it's small things. There is big fun. There is fun is happening when you start having real financial troubles, when you have like 40K on hold, or you have suppliers screwed up, or you have something else screwed up, or assistant done wrong job. So like by being with Maz, we were able to generate a couple of millions together in three different stores. And 2020, 2019, 2018, 2020, I started coaching people because they were asking me more and more, because I was sharing all that success, and I already started charging for it. I had so busy schedule with the students, and it was working. We were generating over a couple of millions in the student sales just by implementing what's working in my stores, and it was incredible. Not for everyone it was working, but for some of the people it was working, and I really made the difference in their lives. I know that some of them are now huge drop shippers till today, since when we started. The sadness that when they are making podcasts or interview, they never share about my name. That's sad, but it's fine. I mean, they're sharing their story, how successful they became, but they saying that by themselves they done it. It was so, for me, like, it was sadness when I was hearing that, because Mark Hagar is freaking the best person who I met. I still working with Mark Hagar, but on real estate investments now. After 6 years almost, we're working together, and I appreciate that person who helped me at the beginning. I'm sharing always about him to everyone, because it is the most reliable person who I ever met, and he really helping people. Well, some of the people making different and doesn't want to share that. They like, it's embarrassing that they're learning from someone. Okay, so it's just catching my soul, I would say. And
Entrepreneurship comes with a lot of disappointments too. I know what you're talking about, but I think we all just learn more and more who our real soulmates are and who are just not our people, I feel. What would you say if you could put together, like, from a mindset perspective, a formula for success? What would you say that formula would be?
sure, first of all, never happened in the first day. So you so many successful entrepreneurs saying that patience, it's for weakness, it's a BS, you have to handle right now and here. Obviously yes, so like, you have to take action, but still without patience you won't be able to survive. I mean, because it's nothing is coming to you right now and here. You have to go through the different shitty situations in life to get where you want. So the formula to success is to take action and do not quit when that action doesn't work. And when it doesn't work, analyze the situation, find out where was your mistake, and just don't repeat the same mistake again. And look, Thomas Edison tried around 10,000 times before he created first lamp in the world. The person who changed the world. 10,000 times. KFC founder, in his 64-year age, tried offered his recipe for over 2,500 restaurants and got denied before first restaurant accepted, and KFC now everyone knows in the world. Like, you should remove from your head quit. You just look for different, okay, this direction doesn't work, fine, I have -1 to find out the right direction. So it's only 9,999 directions left. 100 doesn't work, awesome, so 9,899 left. With this mindset, you don't have any kind of possibilities to quit. You have just go in front of yourself, and you know that there is a different directions which will bring you where you want to be. In any kind of business, you could quit on the business, let's say drop shipping. If you're in drop shipping, in Shopify drop shipping, you can quit on it, but switch your direction, pivot your direction to, let's say, local lead gen, or email SMS marketing to Shopify stores, or Google ads instead of Facebook ads, or like digital products. There is always solution. Just change a bit direction or change a bit approach if you want to stay on Shopify dropshipping on this example, and you'll find out the solution. That's the single formula to success. Remove the quitness from your mindset and don't repeat the same mistake. Just find out another way how to manage this particular situation. Any kind of situation in life is manageable. I can tell you, because this is number one rule in our company. Right now, I'm a founder and owner of the GSM Growth Agency since 2020. Like, we made already over 22 millions in the profitable sales to our Shopify store owners, for our clients, and the 31 team member working in our company. Everything what is happening, we have so many pitfalls. We are successful. We are multiple seven-figure company. Every single year we're generating quite good revenue with the good profitability. But the thing is, every single day, every single month, starting with such kind of pitfalls, with such kind of problems. And a few months ago, we had the biggest troubles ever in our life, in the company life. And what is one common thing happen when we have problems? I'm saying to my team, we can manage. No, there is no solution. I said, okay, let's find out solution. Yeah, but it's a different situation. I said, we can manage. And guess what? Every single time we got solution. We are managing it. So we managing that by implementing that solution, and we becoming stronger. And right now, after 3.5 years staying with me, my top management team, and they never say that there is no solution. At the beginning, they were saying. I create such a strong mindset in the company that we are saying to each other, okay, let's find out solution. Like, this is the problem, how we will handle that. Not like what we're gonna do. Let's find out the solution. And like, I become calm. We have such a big problem. Like, I'm calm. Like, okay, what solution? There is no solution. I'm like, oh my god, in this situation, really no solution. So let's find out solution. Like, yeah, it's like
Absolutely.
circling, even if there is no solution. And we finding out, and we finishing July stronger than last 10 months.
That's incredible. And there you can see that with every problem, we have an opportunity to grow and to learn and to become even better. And that it's all about how we perceive these challenges. That's incredible. Anatolio, thank you so much for your time. Your story is so inspiring, truly. Like, you are the kind of example for making it from nothing to having everything that we've ever dreamed of and to never ever give up. And for somebody who's like maybe exactly in the same position that you were, let's say, 10 years ago, what advice do you have for that person? And maybe you even have an opportunity to kind of like start the entrepreneurial journey with you.
Yeah, sure. So first, think about like what I would say for a person who is in similar position where I was. As I already said about the formula to success, it's never give up, but in the same time, don't listen people when they pushing you to quit, when they pushing you that it won't work out, when they saying to you, stop, you already have yellow skin, stop, you have to sleep well, stop, it's not for you, or it's not possible. If you find out for yourself the strong why, and this why shouldn't be financial. My why was my son and what I will bring for him in life, how he will grow up. And if you have really strong why, and this why is not financial, with financial why, you will get money today, but you'll lose in general, you will quit. But because it's not strong why. When you find out your strong why, you should deny anything what people will say to you, because again, remind you, you will find out the solution in any kind of situation. With the strong why, nothing can stop you. And this why, it could be your kids, it could be your dream of traveling around the world, it could be your mom, it could be whatever it is. Just like think about it, and if that why is strong enough, you're unstoppable. you are unstoppable. And start learning the successful companies, CEOs stories. Read about their biographics, or just watch YouTube videos like Netflix, Starbucks, Virgin Airlines, Tesla, PayPal. All those incredible, wealthy founders were dealing exactly with the same problems, just on the different level. That will show you that that's exactly what is happening to you when you believe in what you're doing, you have your why, and you don't listen in any BS advice that it's not possible. If you believe that it can be possible, you can create your SpaceX. I know that if I would love to be a space developer, spaceship developer, in 20 years, I would be, maybe it's wrong to say, I have to say I would be number one, but I would say that I would be in this space and I would be on the first positions. Third, fifth, doesn't matter, but I will prove myself that I can. I just don't have that goal. And anyone can do that. Elon Musk not better than you. He just has goals and doesn't have any walls to achieve those goals. These walls we are putting in our brain because of our surroundings telling us it's not possible, it's hard, and don't go this way because you won't succeed. Trust in yourself, trust in your gut, and take the risks. Another thing, which is, by the way, I didn't say anything, if you want to achieve big results, your risks will be bigger and bigger. You have to put everything on the table and be ready to lose everything. Then you will be able to succeed to the level which you never had in your life before. I lose everything. I put everything, whole my life, and relationships between me and my wife. I put everything on the table. I risk with everything, but at the end it's payout. That's the simple advice. How you can start the journey, and if you wish to start that in the dropshipping space, we manage in the Shopify stores brands, and we as well doing done for you stores, which is like completely full automated dropshipping management. We creating a store, we're running ads for you with the team, and we're doing product research and so on. You can find out us on gsmgrowthagency.com and just make an appointment. It's completely free. Book a call for 15-20 minutes with me or one of my team members, or just DM me and ask me some questions. I will personally answer to you in the ecom by Anatoliy nickname in Instagram ecom by Anatoliy. If you want to watch the free content, Anatoliy Labinskiy YouTube channel, I'm sharing there is a lot of case studies, different KPIs, mindset videos, which will help you out to understand how to manage your business by yourself.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being such an inspiration in the world, and just keep never giving up and being such an inspiration to so many women and so many men. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Really a pleasure for me to hear such kind of words. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now, I would like to know from you, what was your biggest takeaway and how can you put it into action starting now? Leave a comment below or hop over to Instagram at HannahWiz_ and leave a comment under the post of today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and never forget to shine your light.